Hey golfers, Tony with Reactionary Golf. I'm back at Windermere Golf Club in Cumming, Georgia. Got Brant, our case study. He's our director of instruction here at Windermere. And just to kind of give you a recap, Brant plays golf right-handed, but he emailed me and says, hey, I'm actually a left-handed golfer, or left-handed person, but I've been playing golf right-handed. And kind of like Reactionary Golf, I want to do a case study and practice for 2 weeks. And we're going to get more in the details for 2 weeks, left-handed, and do a before and after. So we have, thanks to foresight, we got some numbers before, we got some numbers after. And let's tell you what happened. So if you saw the first video, this is the after video. So first of all, thank you for taking part of this case study.
Right-handed again.
I know, I'm right-handed. So one of the things that I guess we did it, you did it for 2 weeks. We had about 40 minutes per session. Correct?
Correct.
The first week was feet together drill. So he swung left-handed, feet together, different clubs. We just did the testing off 7 and 6 irons. And then the second week, again, 3 sessions per week, we did flamingo drill. So, first of all, are you ready to switch to be a left-handed golfer now? That's your dominant side.
Not quite yet.
Not yet?
It still feels very awkward.
Okay. So why do you think, or what can you tell the audience and the golfers that may be new, taking up the game, or more of an intermediate golfer that wants to improve? What is 2 weeks, 3 times a week, 40 minutes each session, is that long enough? Is it too much? What would you say is the overall quality of your practice those 2 weeks?
Sure. So at first I thought 30 minutes approximately to 40 minutes was not going to be enough time. And after actually doing the feet together drill, the very first time I realized fatigue sets in very quickly, using a lot of the muscles that I'm not used to using. So I think I sent you an email shortly thereafter. It said 30 minutes to 40 minutes is plenty.
Okay. So that's good. So that's one thing is when we want quality of practice. We really don't want you out there spending hours upon hours and really building in bad habits. Because remember, if you go and hit 100 balls poorly, guess what you got good at? You hit 100 balls poorly. So we want quality over quantity. So we did, and we'll put all this, we hit drivers, we hit 5 woods, you hit different irons. What was your overall takeaway from your experience with this? Even though you're not going to switch over to left-handed, you're going to stay as a right-handed golfer. We did a quick analysis of the numbers. We saw an increase of 7 miles an hour in club head speed with the 6 iron in those 2 weeks. So there's nothing to squabble at.
No.
Because really that was all you did besides your regular warm-up. Did you play golf right-handed? Kind of tell everybody what you did during those 2 weeks regards to your practice, then what you did outside of your practice.
Okay, so I did hit balls on the range right-handed. So basically every other day I hit left-handed doing a drill, and every other day on the non-left-handed days I hit right-handed on the range.
Okay.
Did not actually go out and play.
Okay, so you didn't play at all during those 2 weeks. Well, you need to get out on the golf course. That's what this is all about.
This case study's getting in the way.
Okay, sorry. Limited practice or limited time, and we devoted it to practice. So what would you tell your students about this experience? Because obviously as director of instruction, you're going to see a lot of beginners and a lot of new golfers. So what's your recommendation to them based on your experience with this? Because obviously you're not playing golf left-handed. You play golf right. You're more comfortable with that. We saw even, some of the fatigue like you talked about. Mm-hmm. So what would be your message to that golfer out there that is just learning to take this? He found Reactionary Golf. I guess in your words, how would you explain how they should approach practice to become better?
I think like we're doing it, a block practice where you're doing a drill and you don't really have to think about what's going on. You're just swinging the golf club and sort of letting everything fall into place. You're learning without really realizing that you're learning through repetition and drills.
Now, that's probably one of those things, and we did not really preface what we went over, but learning without that over-mechanical thinking is the big essence behind Reactionary Golf. So that was great to hear that kind of you went through that experience to give those golfers. So what is the next step for you now with being a left-handed person? How are you going to what are you going to do with this?
Well, I think that's something that we need to talk about.
Okay.
I'm willing to take this further and maybe do some different drills or continue the same drills, but I'm very interested in this in the whole process, so I'm open.
Okay.
I will take this further.
Okay, well, we'll see where we go with this. So part of this, we're also going to be shooting, we got videos, so we'll show you before and after videos. We got the hard numbers and everything else like that. Is there anything else you'd like to wrap this up with?
I don't think so. Just thank you for giving me the opportunity. This has been a lot of fun, and hopefully it doesn't end here.
So thanks for watching. Stay tuned. Check out reactionarygolf.com for all this information. We'll put it out there. And if you're ever in this beautiful area in Cumming, Georgia, get out to Windermere Golf Club. And thanks Club Corp and you for allowing us to do our case study.
My pleasure, Tony.
Take care. See you guys.